Hello everyone and welcome to Barca News. It's August 10th, 2022 and Joan Laporta has confirmed that Barcelona will sign Bernardo Silva during this summer transfer window. Also, Frenkie De Jong is considering filing an official complaint against Barcelona, and Barca and Juve are accelerating the negotiations for the transfer of Memphis Depay. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, my name is Mo and I created this channel so it can be a one-stop shop for all Barcelona fans where they can come here and get the latest news in regards to FC Barcelona. Whether it be transfer rumors, injury updates, post-match analysis, or anything else, you will find it here. So I invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Now we'll begin with the news that Joan Laporta has reportedly called Jorge Mendes, who is Bernardo Silva's agent, and has informed him that Barcelona will be signing Bernardo Silva during this summer transfer window. Now Silva made some comments today in regards to his future at Manchester City, and he said that he was happy at the English club. However, he didn't know what the future held for him. Now Bernardo Silva also added that Manchester City is a big club and they have always told their players that if they're not happy there, that they are free to leave. And this is in line with the comments that Pep Guardiola made a few days ago, where the coach spoke in regards to Bernardo Silva's future, and he said that if it's the player's desire to leave, that he will not get in the way of the player's desire, because that's not something that he likes to do. Now, as I reported yesterday, Barcelona are expecting to get Bernardo Silva from Manchester City for a fee around 50 to 60 million euros, which is much less than the 80 to 85 million euros that Manchester City had initially asked for Bernardo Silva if the player negotiated his exits with the English club. Now, Barcelona want to first finalize the Frenkie De Jong situation and the registration of the new players. Then they will go ahead and give the green light to Silva to begin his exit negotiations with Manchester City, and that will be followed by an official offer from Barcelona. Now, as I reported in yesterday's video, which I will leave the link for down below in the description in case you want to check it out, the Barcelona legal department has informed the club that they have found criminality in the contract renewals of Gerard Piqué, Marc ter Stegen, Clement Lenglet, and Frenkie De Jong. Now, the club has contacted the players and informed them of this illegality, and they have asked them to revert back to their old contracts, the contracts they had prior to a renewal that Josep Maria Bartomeu handed them 7 days prior to his resignation. Now, in the case of Gerard Piqué, he has informed the club that he would like to cancel his contract altogether. He doesn't want to remain on the current contract. He doesn't want to revert back to the old contract. He wants nothing to do with any contracts that Josep Maria Bartomeu has signed, and then he wants to negotiate a new contract with the new administration. What's now being reported that Gerard Piqué even offered the club that he'd be willing to play for free, because he wants to do as much as possible to try to help out Barcelona in any way possible. Now, the club have refused to take up Piqué on his offer to play for free, so the negotiations will continue to try to offer Piqué a new contract where it's expected that he will accept a drastically large wage reduction. But in regards of Marc ter Stegen, it's now being reported that the German goalkeeper has also agreed to cancel his contract with Barcelona, and he is also willing to negotiate a new contract with Barcelona that will be under the new strict pay scale that Joan Laporta has implemented, where no player will earn more than 10 million euros. Now, in the case of Clement Lenglet, the club has not considered his situation a priority, given that Lenglet has already left the club to the English club Tottenham on a loan for this upcoming season. Now, in the case of Frenkie De Jong, he has refused to take any actions in regards to his contract, and he has reportedly informed his agent to cut any ties with Barcelona, to not negotiate with Barcelona a new contract, a salary cut, or anything else, that Frenkie De Jong wants only to focus on playing football. In fact, it's reported that Frenkie De Jong is now talking to his lawyers and is considering filing an official complaint against Barcelona for the mistreatment of the player. Now, speaking of Frenkie De Jong, it's reported that Chelsea believe that they'd be able to sign the player during this summer transfer window. Now, Chelsea have reportedly offered Frenkie De Jong a similar salary to the one he's receiving in Barcelona, and they've also offered to pay him the deferred salary that Barcelona currently owe him. Now, it's also reported that Chelsea would be willing to offer Barcelona 80 million euros for the transfer of the Dutch midfielder, which Barcelona would be willing to accept. Now, Chelsea have not yet made an official offer to Barcelona. They first want to receive the green light from Frenkie De Jong prior to making an offer to Barcelona, which is the opposite of what Manchester United did, where they first reached an agreement with Barcelona and then they tried to negotiate a transfer with Frenkie De Jong himself. Now, Chelsea believe that with this latest fiasco with the illegality and the contracts, that Frenkie De Jong will be more willing to make a move to the London-based club. Now, as reported yesterday, Sergio Busquets has also offered Barcelona to cancel his contract and renegotiate a new one. Well, today it's reported that Sergio Busquets has rejected Barcelona's first offer, where the club offered him to extend his contract by one more year until 2024 in order to defer his salary by one more year. Now, Sergio Busquets has rejected this offer because he does not want to extend his contract. He wants to leave in the summer of 2023, where he's looking to end his career at the MLS. Now, the negotiations will continue between Barcelona and Sergio Busquets, where the club will offer him a new contract under the new pay scale, and where the Barcelona captain is also expected to take a drastic wage reduction. Now, on to the news that Barcelona and Juventus are accelerating their negotiations for the transfer of Memphis Depay. Now, Juventus have reportedly offered Depay a 2-year contract with a salary that ranges around 5 to 6 million euros per season. Now, Barcelona were looking to make 20 million euros off the transfer of the Dutch forward. However, the club are now willing to accept a much lower offer with a bonus in the future that depends on the performance of Depay with the Italian club. Now, the original plan was for Juventus to take Depay on a 1-year loan with an obligation to buy for 20 million euros. However, for this to work, Barcelona would have had to extend Depay's contract by one more year until 2024. Well, it's reported that Depay's agent have rejected this offer, so Barcelona will have to negotiate with Juventus a permanent transfer during this summer transfer window. Now, it's reported that Depay has accepted that he will be leaving Barcelona during this summer transfer window, and now with Tottenham having withdrawn from the race for Depay, it's most likely that this move will be to Juventus, who Depay considers as an attractive option. Now, on to the news that Chelsea are preparing to make an offer for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, Chelsea are interested in signing Aubameyang in order to reinforce their attack, given that both Lukaku and Timo Werner have left the London-based club during this summer transfer window. Now, Aubameyang is happy with his life in Barcelona, but it's reported that he has not completely shut the door on a possible move to Chelsea. Now, Barcelona had also not considered selling Aubameyang during this summer transfer window. However, given the financial situation, if Chelsea makes a lucrative offer for the player, then Barcelona will also consider offloading Aubameyang during this summer transfer window. Now, Xabi has asked the club that if Aubameyang leaves during this summer transfer window, that the club should keep Memphis Depay or vice versa, because Xabi is only willing to lose one of those players and is not willing to lose both players in the same summer transfer window. Now, we will end today's video with the news that Barcelona are expecting that they might have to pay money to both Umtiti and Braithwaite in order to offload him during this summer transfer window. Now, in regards to Umtiti, the negotiations with the French player are a bit more friendly, and it seems that Umtiti would like to cancel the remaining 2 years on his contract, but he does want Barcelona to pay his salary for the remaining year. Now, in regards to Martin Braithwaite, it's reported that the Danish forward already has a deal negotiated with a foreign club, and that he is waiting until the last day of the market, where he expects Barcelona to get desperate and pay him the 2 remaining years on his contract, which is what the player has been asking for in order to leave during this summer transfer window. Now, this is very upsetting news to come from Martin Braithwaite, who's a player who shouldn't be in Barcelona to begin with, and now is extorting the club to pay him the 2 remaining years on his contract when he already has a deal negotiated with a foreign club, and it's reported that this deal is a very lucrative one, and it's most likely with the Saudi club Al Shabab. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video, and as always, Peace, Barça.